What's the one that speaks Hebrew fluently?
Elder Monagon.
The Monagon.
Elder Monagon.
Elder Monagon.
Yeah.
And he was saying, he was going into how during these last days, Yahweh Bashim Hashai is going to give us more victories than defeats because we're close to the end. That's why if I feel it's something we really need in our spirit, either one of us, I pray on it immediately. I go in the bathroom and I just pray on it. You know? So, okay, that was Leviticus 26 starting at verse 8.
Hey, all right, shalom, shalom. We're going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakak Kadash.
When saying give double honor to the apostles and the bishops, elders, a great millstone for teaching, word of truth and sincerity for you as well. Salutations to my fellow Akim, our fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching in the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, 441.
Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai.
This is in the book of Joshua, chapter 2 and verse 1. The subtitle, it says, Rahab shelters spies.
Yeah, and so the reason what made me want to open up with this, through the spirit power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I listened to the elder apostles live preaching, and they were going in, speaking about, there's a whole thing about this guy, even Nate said it too, that Magog was going to come up, and they was going to, after 1,000 years, not even that, I don't even know how long it's going to take, but supposedly, according to them, God, which is the land of Russia today, which ran by the Edomites over there, you got a lot of Jakes over there, because we ruled that area. So when I say a lot of Jakes, you got a lot of Israelites that look like Edomites over there. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there, because they're not going to win this war. Okay, this war that's coming, this third world war that's coming, is a nuclear war. Matter of fact, get a precept where it says, the earth shall roll into like a drunkard. Type in drunkard. Okay, because that's going to happen when all hell breaks loose. These nations, their armies are going to be defeated. And you get 2nd Esdras 13 and 8. Okay, their armies are going to be defeated. They're not going to be able to fight. They're not going to be able to pick up weapons and overcome us like they can do today. Because when we come back, we're coming back as Yahushua. We're not coming back as men. We're coming back in our godly state. We're going to be men, but we're going to be extraterrestrial men. Okay, we're going to be immortals. You can't beat an immortal. Find it.
Isaiah 24, verse 20.
You can't beat an immortal. A mortal can't beat an immortal. What does immortality mean? You live forever, man. So that means you can't be overcome by anything. Sickness, age, disease,
women,
weapons,
anything.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing's going to be able to defeat an immortal being. Bring it up, man.
This is the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 24 and verse 20. The earth shall reel and to and fro like a drunkard. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it.
And that's because when these nuclear missiles go off, mind you, like, America is not like a car. You hear a car explosion in a city, you might hear the explosion and see it, but they don't really do nothing to that area except in its immediate area. No. These are nuclear, over 200 million warheads are going to go off over this country, and it's going to destroy it, bro. It's going to destroy it from sea to Sinai Sea, from east to west, north to south. This place is going to be consumed with nuclear missiles, and it's going to be devastating to the earth, bro. Because it's not just going to be the nuclear missiles that's going off. I said it before, brothers ever saw that documentary called The Final Chapter. And he even said it, and Christopher Plummer said it in that, said these different areas with gas and flammable liquids, it's just going to be like little nuclear missiles itself. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be rock. America is a continent, bro. It ain't like,
all that.
yeah, it's going to be, shit's going to be rock. So it's going to make the earth real to and fro. And it ain't just America that's going to be hit with nuclear weapons. Israel, the state of Israel is going to be hit with nuclear weapons. I'm sure portions of Russia gonna be hit with nuclear weapons, bro.
That's right.
So that's a violent act. So it's gonna make the earth roll to and fro like a drunkard. You know how a drunkard staggers like this? That's how the earth is gonna be, bro.
Yeah.
On top of that, what's gonna happen? Tidal waves, tsunamis, earthquakes. This shit's gonna be devastating. You know what I mean? So how the fuck these Edomites gonna bounce back after that? What kind of weapons or material they got? Get the precept that I had for that, that I asked you before that.
Yeah, like you can imagine, like, you know, when you have a demolition of a building or whatever, or even when they chop down a tree or whatever and it falls, like you feel like the vibration of the earth, man. So imagine, you know, these bombs going off. Yeah, that immediate area is gonna start getting consumed, but the further areas as well is gonna be shaken, earthquakes. You know, like the brother mentioned, you know, things are gonna be set off by those type of things. Gases, you know, you have companies that control gases, all these gas lines in the ground, all that shit, bro.
Yeah, so that, all these things are gonna help contribute to the destruction of this place. I saw recently, you some Edomites going over there to Yosemite Park.
Oh, God.
And the motherfucker went off and shit. Motherfuckers got scared as shit. They started running. They was like, run, run, run. The little Edomites standing trying to watch and witnessing and shit, and his mom yelling for him to run. So just that's nothing compared to what was about to go off on here. So it's going, this world war is going to destroy the world armies, man. All right, and the Lord ain't going to use them to destroy each other. No, Yahweh Shai is going to destroy the armies, man. Go ahead, get your
This is 2nd Esdras 13, and we'll start at 8.
Yep.
After this that beheld, and they were 2nd Esdras 13 and verse 8. 2nd Esdras 13 and verse 5. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. And I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew upon it.
And the earth, the heavens above us is considered a sea too. So Yahweh Shai is coming from the space, from the sea. He's gonna come. He's gonna crack those clouds, man. And mind you, it's gonna be going to time these nations fighting each other. So they're gonna have to stop fighting each other and try. They're gonna tell you. They're gonna try to. I just had the word. Concerted effort. That wasn't it. There was another word. But a constructive effort. That ain't the word. But it's another word I wanted to use. A coordinated effort to try to fight against the Lord. To try to fight against Yahweh Shai. Right. Read it again.
It says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew upon it.
Yeah, so that great mountain is a chariot. Right? He's going to be standing on top of it. Right?
But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet there's fight.
So these nations, first of all, the scripture says that we're going to be as Yahweh Shai is when he returns. So if they're already scared of seeing this power come from the heavens, you know what I'm saying, which he is a God, he's not the Most High, he's the son of the Most High.
That's right.
And we're gods. Well, we're just in this flesh right now. But he's coming back in his godly form. You think these people going to be, it said they, I don't know if you read it already, they said they were scared, but yet there's fight. Yeah, so here it is. They done seen the power, you know what I'm saying, face to face. Because these guys are in, what you call, fighter jets. They got drones, you know what I'm saying? They got all kinds of weapons that they use to fly in the air. And they're going to witness this event. And they're going to be scared. What the fuck? But yes, there's fight. The Lord going to put the spirit on them to fight anyway. Because he's going to exercise his power. So how do you think after these armies witness this, not just the militaries, but their heads of the military, your generals, your prime ministers, because they're watching everything live as it happens. The super elite watching everything live as it happens. What makes you think that God, which is Russia, is going to fight? It's going to bounce back and fight against that. Like, oh no, we got something stronger than that. We just didn't bring it out yet. No, man, they're going to be scared. And they're going to, the fear and the dread of Yahweh Shai is going to be upon us. So these nations are going to fear us.
Right.
Without first of all, they're gonna see us coming from down. Not at that moment. At that moment, that's the Lord doing His work. And then as these things happen simultaneously, the chariot's gonna be saving the elect, bringing them up, especially from here in America, into the chariots, and we're gonna meet the Lord in the sky. So we're all gonna be on the chariot with the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh. Okay, we're gonna see the Lord. So, and then while we get in transition, our bodies will be changed. So now we're gonna be changed like Yahweh. Get that precept where it says, "And we shall be as He is."
Right, and you know, my brother-in-law, he had mentioned something the other day, and about the chariots. They were calling them the spaceships, and his sons were like, oh, what do you think about the spaceships and the UFOs and whatever? So I'm like, oh, what do you think about them? So I started asking them, and then my brother-in-law was like, yeah, I've seen them and whatever. And like I was having this conversation with another friend, and you know, he was like, oh, if there's UFOs, hopefully they come and interact with us like aliens or whatever. And my brother-in-law was like, oh, in my opinion, fuck that. I don't want them to ever come close near us because I feel like they're gonna do something bad to us.
I mean, 3 and 2.
And in my mind, I'm like, well, yeah, like if you haven't repented and you don't come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the Lord's gonna destroy you with, you know, with the angels. If you make it that far, you know, Jake is gonna suffer death through the angels, man, chariot fire, all that stuff.
Yep.
And it's like you have places like, you know, they say in Area 51, like they see a lot of sightings of UFOs. The reason why you see that happening is because Esau.
What's that? I need to move this up. I'm gonna open this up a little bit. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, Esau, you know, he be doing all sorts of wicked experiments down there. So the Lord's letting them know, like, look, we watching. Like, you know, I'm watching you. So you see a lot of chariots above those places, man, to let them know, like, look, even though you're hidden, even though you have security, nobody could fly above that area and none of this shit, like, guess what? I still got my messengers out here watching you. So imagine the fear, like you were mentioning, the fear that must be on the lead of Esau, man. They got, you know, top technology. You know, because when the chariots are close by, they send the fighter jets like, yo, go check what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
And boom, you go with the best, the top of the line jets and all this shit, and you can't catch up to these so-called UFOs. And you're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, we got top technology in the world that we still can't even come close to them.
They be taking pictures and video, real-time video of it.
Yeah.
And they ain't gonna
share it with
they ain't gonna share it with. I remember early in the year, they had a little panel, might have been this year, last year, they had that panel, and they were out here acting like, oh yeah, we're letting some of this out to the public.
Yeah.
What they let to the public is not even a quarter of what they really see and really record, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're not gonna be able to fight against that power, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back to where you was at.
Yeah, now imagine now them seeing the actual chariots like present themselves in all their power. Because it's up to say that the Lord's gonna come with all his power and might and glory, man. Right. So the Lord's you're not gonna see the chariots no more like, oh, like look at those little dots moving. Dots, like, nah, you're gonna see them in your face.
Up close, you're gonna see you're gonna see the angels, the Allahayim, our brothers. You're gonna see them perfectly clear. There ain't gonna be no mistake in that day who the Lord is, what he looked like, what his people look like. Bring that precept out real quick.
1 John 3 verse 2. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be.
Right, because when you look at us right now, we look like just the average regular Joes. You know what I'm saying? So-called Latino, so-called black. Right? We just look like nothing. But read it again.
1 John 3 verse 2. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be.
Read in the NLT.
NLT, it says, dear friends, we are already the Most High's children, but he has not yet shown us what we will be like when Hamashiach appears.
Right, so it ain't showing us what we're going to look like when the Lord comes, but we know that when it's going to go into that.
It says, but we do know that we will be like him, for we will see him as he really is.
So we're going to be just like the Howard shot. Read in the NLT?
KJV? That was the NLT.
No. Go back to the KJV.
Come. 1 John 3 verse 2, beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. NLT, dear friends, we are already the Most High's children, but he has not yet shown us what we will be like when Hamashiach appears.
And what we have an understanding what we're going to be like when Yahweh Shai appears. We're going to be immortal. We're going to be at both in the KJV.
In the KJV? Okay. It says, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him.
So when he appears, we're going to be like the Yahweh Shai, because our bodies are going to change. Right? We ain't going to go, we ain't going to, like, we know that we're the sons of the living power.
I was gonna say, and even though, you know, we have a glimpse through the scripture of how we're gonna be, you know, we're gonna be, you know, all powerful, we'll have power that the Lord's gonna bestow upon us, immortality, all that, but we don't really know, bro. Like, I always think of, like, you ever seen those video games or like movies where you become like, is it third person or first person, like Call of Duty, that you're kind of like looking into, like,
that's the first
person perspective, like, we're gonna be chained into these bodies, and you're not even gonna know how much more power you have. You're just gonna be like, damn, like, I feel something, I'm gonna go try it out. And that's when we're gonna execute that judgment, man, that the scriptures speak about. You know, this honor have all his saints, you know, of executing the judgment of the Lord, man. So it's gonna be he's not gonna just send us you know, hug people and like, oh yeah, love. Like, no, man, we're gonna execute the judgment, the vengeance of the Lord, man. So when the world sees so-called black men, Latino men up in the heavens flying, they're gonna be like, oh, we fucked up. Because the people that they last look for to be powerful and to be men of power and glory is the Israelites.
These people on this sign right here, the men that you see on this sign, the men, 12,000 tribes of men from each of the 12 tribes. 12,000 men from each of the 12 tribes of Israel. This make up the governing body. In total, it's 144,000. Right? We're going to change. That starts with them. Lord, when we're part of those men, right? We're going to be changed, and we're going to be what? It's in the scripture said we're going to be as He is. So Yahweh Shai said He's not going to meet this man as a. I'm not going to meet you as a man. So He ain't going to be the man that you can just take, ramp up, persecute. Hang up on the cross and crucify.
It's like that conversation we were having the other day, you know, we were talking about how, you know, when we see Yahweh Shai and his perfection, man, you're gonna be looking at a man like perfect, like he's gonna look, you know, if he's mad, you're gonna see anger at his perfection. So it's like, damn, like when imagine Yahweh Shai on that chariot, bro, people are gonna just be like, oh shit, we're done. Because you're gonna see his anger, like his
angelic features, man.
That's right.
And you're going to see them angelic features. Yeah, he's going to look like a so-called Negro, but he's going a so-called Negro with angelic features, man. You're going to see the brightness of him. You're going to see the light around him. You're going to see his aura, right? You're going to see his perfection. It ain't going to be not one flaw in him, but we're going to be as he is. And he's coming with God power. We did in the piece of my hand for brother. In
Psalm 82 verse 6, I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
And that's right. Keep reading.
But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
And that's where we at now.
Yep.
That's why we experience death. That's why we experience weakness. Why? Because even though we're gods, we sin against the Lord. We're lowercase g's, man. I did a lesson on this months ago. And the elder brother Manata Zakba did it, put it to, you know, his illustration. Like, bro, you gotta understand this. Like, we ain't gonna be like this forever. We ain't gonna be in this decrepit flesh forever. And these people in this world, with this universal mindset that we're all the same, but we don't get treated the same on this earth. And they don't treat everybody the same. You got something you want to make? You want to say something? I saw you doing this, so I thought you wanted to speak something.
Oh yeah, well I'll speak since you give me the opportunity. First, I saw 2 chariots this week. First at work on the rec deck where I work. 2 chariots, 2 days straight, I should say. 2 nights straight. You know, came up there, look up, because I'm always looking up. You know, I always look up. And I saw it leaving, And then the next night I was up there and I saw another one. Oh, I was going to say, when Yahawashi returns, not only are people going to see his glory, they're going to feel it. Because that comes with a vibration.
Yeah, hell yeah.
A vibration of fear.
Hell yeah.
People going to know. They don't even have to speak it. They're going to know immediately in their mind. That's why the scriptures say, in every eye shall see him. Because they're not just going to see him with their eyes. People have a vibration, and like a gut, like their instincts. They're going to see it, and without even opening, you know how people usually open their mouth before they can utter something? That comes with fear, astonishment, surprise. Because it's going to be a surprise, folks. When he cracked them skies, and they see this so-called black man coming in power and glory, and that glory and power also represents the chariots. Because he's going to be on a huge chariot.
With the thousands of heaven.
And you know how Jake like to flex.
Yeah, you're going to see it.
They're going to see it.
You're going to see it and you're going to know it. So it's like, here it is. This kind of power, Scripture says we are gods.
Yeah.
Scripture says we are gods, man, but we shall what? Fall like one, die like one. Read it again.
It says, Psalm 82, verse 6, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High, but ye shall die like men.
And that's what we got going on today. So again, with these nations, they assume, well, they don't even assume, because see, the only ones that look at themselves as separate from everybody else in this world are the super elite. Everybody else think that the super elite know that they're not white people. They know that they're the Edomites. That's the first and foremost. You know, they know this. Everything we're saying, they know these words to be 100% true. Okay? So they're noticed. So when they look at each other, when they look at even amongst themselves, they have a hierarchy, right? So they don't look at themselves like you. Yeah, they could die. Yeah, they get sick, but they, in their mind, they're better than you, right? So, and the people on the bottom, you think in this world or this mindset of universalism, which means that we're all the same, we're all one, and we're not. There's a difference. The Lord created a difference in man. You got the sons of the Most High, the sons of the power, which is Yasharallah. Then you got the sons of men, which is the other nations. And then even under them, you got the sons of the wicked, which is the so-called white man. Okay, starting with your super elite. And not everybody that look like a so-called white person is an Edomite, because you got a lot of our people scattered amongst them. You got a lot of the other nations scattered amongst them. You know what I'm saying? But the point of the matter is, we start from the top. You got to start from the top down. And the super elite, they all Edomites. They don't play. You got elite families of the other nations, but they don't mix and mingle their seed amongst the other nations unless they try to hide. You know what I mean? But they don't. Most of them at the top are Edomites. They're all Edomite families. Okay, and they know that they're the Edomites. Now, when it comes to the lessers, they think, oh man, I'm a human being, but they believe that they're better than you. These Edomites, because that white supremacy is something that they've been spoon-fed since they got on this earth, since they were born. Okay? But we're not all the same. And you're going to find that out when Yahawashi comes. Right. The people that you give Zechariah 2 and 8.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 2 and verse 8. For thus saith the Lord, Yahawashi of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
So you didn't touch just regular people. You touched the apple of the Lord's eye. You touched his spirit, right? And you nations, you went above and beyond. The Lord set you up to punish us, but then you took it to a whole nother level. Like, oh, we just, like it says in the book of Ezekiel, when it's referencing particular nations like Moab, Ammon, Esau, it's like you looked at the house of Judah like they were other heathens. So you could just do whatever you want. Well, nah, nigga, you did the wrong thing. So you're going to have to pay for that. But see, the Lord's going to change us. The scripture says that in what? 1 Corinthians 15, that we all going to be changed in a twinkling of an eye. The we all that's going to be changed are the elect of Israel. Right? Okay? That's what's going to be changed, starting with us. And then, Lord, when we part of the elect. And when we have children, our children going to be as we are. Just like we're going to be as Yahawashi is. So our children in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to be immortal. Don't matter if we have them with an Israelite woman or a heathen woman. Them kids gonna be born immortal. They're gonna be born all righteous. Okay, they're gonna be born with superpowers, and they're gonna have to come into it. They're gonna have to come into those powers. All right, and you're gonna see them early on as children, playing with poisonous snakes, controlling animals. That's spiritual power, brother. These other nations ain't gonna have that power. You see small bits of it in this world today where you get like these heathens, they got enough money, they got access to these wild ass animals, tigers and lions and shit, and they don't bite them, they don't tear their fucking heads off. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's gonna be innate in everything. So my thing is, how with that kind of fear that the animals gonna have on us and man's gonna have on us, how the fuck you think these people gonna mount up a force to fight against us, bro? You don't understand the narrative. You don't understand what it means to be a god, bro.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. And the first one that's going to exemplify that is Yahawashi himself, the son of the living power, meaning the living God. There's only one God that lives, that's true, and that's Yahawashi, bro. All the other gods are idols. They don't exist. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. He's coming from another realm. He's coming from the spiritual realm directly. He ain't taking no pit stops, ain't no Greyhound. He coming directly from the spirit world to this physical plane, bro. And he's bringing power. So how the fuck you gonna fight against that? Well, let's go back to 2nd Esdras 13.
2nd Esdras 13 and verse 6. It says, "But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain, and flew upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereof the hill was graven, and I could not."
Yeah, because it was the chariot was that big. That's why Apostle Hart said he all gonna be in that one chariot with the Yahawashi. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I know once you get zoomed up, boop, your spirit gets zapped right back into where them bodies at. Because we all got, Lord willing, we part of the elect. I speak as a man, those bodies, they're waiting for us. They're waiting for us to go from this to that. They're waiting for that transfer, bro. So just imagine bodies laying in stasis, bro, just waiting to wake up. Be animated with your spirit, bro.
With the righteous,
with that righteous spirit.
100% righteous
Well,
spirit.
your spirit is righteous. The only thing that's wicked is his flesh. The spirit of every Israelite is a righteous spirit, but they can't overcome the flesh. It's that battle. The only ones that's going to overcome that is the elect. And we're fighting like hell, hoping and praying that we're one of those men. And the Bible's telling this, brother, you're going to go through shit in this flesh, but you got to overcome it with the spirit.
You got to overcome it.
It's a part of life, bro. You catch hell, it don't mean that, oh, I'm stuck. No, bro, you got the spirit of the Lord on you. Tap into the spirit. So as we plug into the spirit, and we remain plugged into the spirit of Yahawashi, bro, what you think gonna happen when all hell breaks loose out, we get those new bodies? Now that plug, that source, we're going back to the source.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going, like Apostle Har was getting in, he was getting down, man. I don't know if brother saw, I didn't even finish. You know, I tuned in a little late after they had just went off. But what I'm watching right now, man, come on, bro. We're gonna be Neos, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be gods, bro. Like, you gotta understand, this unlimited, like my man Senator Palpatine said, man, unlimitless power. That's what we're gonna have, bro. So how the fuck you gonna fight against that with a bullet, a missile, a gun, some poison, a dart? Nigga, what? That's like throwing a rock at a fucking a mountain, man. What? For real, it ain't gonna be no weaknesses, because the only weaknesses we got on this side is sin. That's our kryptonite.
These bodies.
That's right, brother. These bodies, this decrepit, wicked flesh, and it's always given to sin. So that's kryptonite for the children of Israel. Get that precept in Jude chapter 5, where it says, if they sin against their power, then he was with them. But if their God found no sin in them, you can't do nothing against them, because that's these nations figured that out a long time ago. That's why the world we live in today is wholly given into sin. Sin is marketed on every level in this society. Even if you don't want to sin, guess what? You still be going on.
It's in your face.
First of all, you got a wicked thought. That's a sin. All right? So you wake up with wicked thoughts, one towards another, towards yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a one. And then on top of that, everything you do, from your clothes to your foods that you eat, to the shit you got to see through your eye portal every day, going up. You might, hey, brother, we live in Hawaii. We see half naked bitches every day, all the time. And then you don't know if this woman got a man. She look good, but guess what? The first thing, when we say a woman look good, we design to lay with them, right? That's Jake. That's in it. Even if Jake don't say that, he want to lay with this woman, because he's like
9 times out of 10.
Yeah, 10 times out of 10, he want to lay with this woman. So But you don't know if this woman got a man. You ain't know that. I ain't know that. So now look, we just all just fucking we just all committed adultery in our mind. Automatic, off the bat, like my nigga 4X said. Off the bat. You just committed fucking sin. So now, you see? But see, in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna be impervious to that, bro. Like, see, like Superman ain't no real superhero. Cause a weak ass nigga like Lex Luthor, this nigga bald-headed Edomite, found some kryptonite that came with this nigga and manipulated it, and even Batman had it.
Oh, God,
you know, Batman even had that shit on deck just in case this nigga got out of line. Cause that's what Edomites do. They want to find your weakness and exploit it. Expose it and exploit it. And that's what Esau has done. That's what these nations have done to us. But see, when we change, you're going to be able to do that. That's going to be impossible for you to manipulate because we ain't going to have no weaknesses. That's right. Real quick, can you get the precept in 1 Corinthians 15 where it says towards the end, sin, the sting of death?
Where is that sting of death?
Yeah. Scroll all the way down. Chapter 15. Let's go to the blue letter.
1 Corinthians
15. Let's go all the way down.
Slow. I got it. 1 Corinthians 15.
Scroll over there.
First Corinthians 15:54. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption,
and that's what we're going to do. This corruptible is this body. So we're going to put on incorruption, which is immortality. And first of all, we're doing it through the Spirit right now. By maintaining a relationship with Yahweh Shai, by calling on the name of the Lord, believing, having faith in Yahweh Shai. That's the first step to immortality, is believing that there is a power above you.
In Wisdom of Solomon, it speaks about that, that keeping the law, brings certain attributes, righteous attributes to you, and then it says, and well, I'll get it.
I'll finish it off.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Start it over.
1 Corinthians 15:54. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality.
So we're gonna have to change. There's gonna be a physical change from this body to the immortal, and that's gonna be when we change, when we grabbed up by them chariots. Because these bodies now, even though our enemies are going to witness it, they're going to see, Lord willing, we part of the elect. They're going to see us being raised up. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and even other people that look like the other nations, but they go back to us, they're really Israelites, being grabbed up. You're going to think that the bodies went into that chariot, but it didn't. These bodies going to disintegrate. We ain't going to feel it because our spirit's going to be directly zapped into the new bodies.
In the blink of an eye.
In a twinkle of an eye, not even a blink.
Twinkle of an eye.
A twinkle. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be so fast, you ain't going to feel it and know it. You're going to know it once you wake up in a new body. And you're like, damn, call Lord and how about you outside? I made it out. He saved me. The Lord saved me. Right? And these bodies, they're going to disintegrate. Just like Enoch, his body, he was translated. Right? He was translated from this flesh to his spiritual body in the heavens. So he didn't see death. And that's what we're going to go through. So this mortal, right? This flesh is going to inherit immortality, bro. And this brother can feel pain. He's down in the sun too long, he going to get sunburned. This brother collapsed and hit his knee on a fucking staircase. He going to be, fuck, you in pain.
Down.
Ooh, that ain't going to happen in the new body. You ain't going to trip. You ain't going to trip in the new body. How about that? You're going to be perfect. So how in the hell, my question again to Hassad, if you watch these lessons, how in the hell God, which is the Russian Edomite go and mount up a force. What kind of battle was that?
That was in a dream I had, dream or vision I had. Well, I made a video of a while ago. When I had the dream and the vision of you, the priest Kahanallah, Elder Apostle Tahar, all the apostles going up into the chariots, being lifted up off their feet.
Lord willing, man.
Lord willing. And when I looked down at my feet, lastly, I was rising up off the ground, and the very first thing that hit in my mind, I had pain in my knee at the time. One of the first things I noticed was that the pain was gone. The pain was immediately gone from my knee. And that's how it's going to be when we're changed in the twinkling of an eye. You ain't going to feel no pain. You ain't going to feel nothing. This old body is going to be gone, disintegrated, you know? And we're going to realize, Lord willing, with those men, we're going to realize that, hey, we're going up, you know? Because it'll be a natural thing to just look down while you're going up and to, you know, kind of look at your body, look at your feet. Because that's what I did in that vision. I looked down at my feet. My mind, I knew what was happening, but physically, when you look at yourself leaving up off the ground, then you know it's happening. You know you're part of the elect, Lord willing, with those things. You know?
That's right. Yeah, I actually, some years ago, I had a vision myself that was something like that, man. All I saw was my feet. There was a light around me, and I just looked down and I seen my shoes going. I seen my feet. I looked down at my feet, and I knew I was being grabbed up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hopefully, man, Lord willing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep fighting because I believe it.
Absolutely.
And these are signs, man. And then a lot of those things are faith boosters. to hey, though man stumble in his speech, not in his heart, man.
Yep.
Faith boosters, man, to keep you going. It breeds hope. But nonetheless, we're gonna be changed, man. From immortal, keep reading, bro.
Gotta believe. It says 1 Corinthians 15, verse 54. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption,
Right, this corruptible body is corrupted. It's able to be corrupted by what? Sin. And then we're gonna put on incorruption, which is immortality. Go ahead.
and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory.
Keep reading.
O death, where is thy sting?
Well, it says death is going to be swallowed up in victory, meaning we ain't going to die. So how are these other people going, how these Edomites, man, going to overcome us? We can't die, bro. And we ain't going to be like no Deadpool getting shot in the head. And no, the motherfucking bullets ain't going to touch us, bro. Nothing. Whatever you throw at us, we can stop the missile and have it just spinning in the air. And then just go like this. And he'll show you in movies. I saw that Deadpool movie last night. She was alright. She was alright. There's a lot of gay shit, you know what I mean? But there was one thing in that movie that I liked, man. And that the bald-headed Edomite bitch, she's the antagonist in the movie. She didn't really get that much. They're just a bunch of talk.
Is that Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine. Man, this bitch, the nigga, I ain't gonna give it all away. But this bitch, I'm saying she had this one power, bro. She had a whole bunch of powers. But this one power particularly she had the power to stop time and snatch this nigga's skin off his body, bro. Until he was just nothing but fucking organs, bro. And then she went like this, and the motherfucking dude collapsed. His whole body collapsed like jello on the ground, bro. I was like, I want that power. That's the first thing I said. I was like, I want that power. I was like, give me that. Man, we gonna have that. And then some. See, Esau show shit like he's gonna get it. I was going back to Superman. Superman wasn't really super because the nigga got weak with kryptonite. Right. Even though he had powers, oh shit.
He was weak over that female.
Yeah, that's right, brother. That's right. Then I think one of you brothers had mentioned that. I think this brother already all mentioned that one of our weaknesses that we're not gonna have in the kingdom is women. That's a weakness, man. Well, yeah. We're not gonna have as women. Like you said, that man was weak. He was weak over that woman, Lois Lane, that ugly ass bitch. That ugly bitch, he was weak over her, bro. So we're not gonna have no weaknesses, bro. Like not none. Don't even think about weaknesses because you ain't gonna have it. Okay? Keep reading, bro.
1 Corinthians 15:55. O death, where is thy sting?
That's it.
O grave, where is thy victory?
Right, because the sting of death comes with what? Sin. Sin is the transgression of the law. And the judgment for sin is death. All right? And we ain't going to have that no more. We're going to be sinless in the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because he's going to make us righteous. So you find that precept in Jude.
Oh yeah, Jude. It's in the book of Jude, chapter 5 and verse 20, it says, "Now my Lord and governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them."
Because the only reason why the nations were ever able to overcome us is because of our sins and our iniquities, and the Lord allowed these nations to get the best of us, man. Iniquity is just sin built on top of sin. You know what I mean? That's what iniquity is. All right? So sin causes death. All right? This is the reason why we died. Going from Adam. He went off. His first sin that he committed was idolatry. Worshipping after other gods via the wickedness.
And that's why, you know, these heathens, you know, they know that, and what do? They created a world that's centered around wickedness, man. So that what? So that the Israelites would stay in a low condition and never, so-called never, come back into the power seat. Because what's gonna happen once Israel is righteous again and is on top? They're gonna be in subjection, man, unto our people under the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which they hate, you know. It says, but if they're Judah 5 and verse 20, "Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. But if there be..."
Sorry, read it again, brother.
Judah 5 and 20, "Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin."
So whenever we sin against our power, that always spelled our ruin. You know what I mean? It wasn't just one person. It was all of us, man. You know, just going to fuck off, man. And the Lord, over time, he would raise up another nation to destroy us and put us in captivity. Because all you nations put us in captivity. Every last one. And not one of these nations on this earth are guiltless. Just like we ain't guiltless. This is why the Lord dealing with us first. Okay? Therefore, it says, therefore in Amos 3, 1 and 2, it says, "You only have I known of all the nations of the earth, therefore I will judge you for all your iniquities," man. Rough paraphrasing. Maybe them, brother.
Verse 21, "But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their power before them."
So here it is, Slakia. When the Lord didn't find any iniquity within us, well, he defended us, bro. Even when we repented, he defended us, man. So if the Lord didn't find any iniquity in us, he's our first line of defense. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Not to mention that we're going to be gods. The Lord is defending us, bro. So even if the Lord didn't give us those God powers, guess what? We still be defended because we're going to be all righteous in the kingdom.
Right. He's gonna be in our favor.
Yeah.
You know, so if like the scriptures say, if he be for us, who can be against us, man? The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua controls everything, life and death, good and evil. Yep. So if we have him on our side, who's gonna beat us, man? Nobody.
Nobody could beat us, man. So that's a given. So we didn't even mention this. That's like, let's say if we didn't even mention the spiritual powers, which we definitely gonna have on this side and on the next side. On the next side, it's gonna be elevated.
Sorry.
On the next side, our spiritual gifts and power gonna be to the max, man, to the max, like Big Job, to the max, for real. You're gonna be able to do nothing against that. And we ain't gonna have to lift up, just like Yahweh Shai. You're not gonna have to lift up sword. We're not gonna have to lift up sword.
It says, but if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their power before them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
And that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, look, this is what happened when you go up against the Malak. This is what happens when you go up against the gods, man. The true gods, the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you're going to lose utterly. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose utterly. Hey, look, even the angels are the how about GMSHAWAII is our defense. The angels are our defense. This word is our defense. Plus, we're going to have immortal bodies for our defense, because that's what it is. Immortal meaning that no matter what I do to this dude, he's defended. You ain't going to be able to grab an Israelite up, a little one or an older one. You're going to be, what? You ever put your hands on one of us, man, it's going to be, that's an automatic death sentence, bro. You're going to die right there. Turn to ashes. Or turn to jello. Whatever the brother got on his mind for it to happen. That's what he wants. That's what's going to happen. You know, just like our Lord going to do to you nations, man. So there's no way that you can balance it. You can fight against this, man. You can't, you're playing games, man. You got it. That was it?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go back to other precepts.
I was second Romans and second.
Oh, get Romans first.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, and verse 16. It says, "The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the sons of the living power. And if sons, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach."
So here it is, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords coming himself. Yahawashi is not just coming to just flex on you, bro. First of all, he taking his inheritance, bro, which is this earth. And not only is he an inheritor, but we are too. We are heirs and joint heirs with who? Yahawashi Mashiach, man. So we're going to be like he is. Right. We're going to be like him. So, like, you ain't going to be able to do nothing against him. Fuck make you think you're going to be able to do something against his brothers, man. You tripping. Right. But see, what it is, you Jakes, whether you set up or not, you give Esau way too much power. You give him too much credit. That's what you're doing. You're giving him credit that he don't deserve. Because you're in this flesh and he can overcome you, he can shoot you like you did old girl in the face with a pot of hot water. You know what I'm saying? He could do that kind of shit to you. You like, oh, he's too powerful. You know, he got the government, he got the laws working on his side. He got immunity in this world that you don't have in this world. Right? So you think, oh, he gonna somehow, some way, there's some shitty ass movie, some shitty ass Marvel movie that this nigga done made up where the weak humans can overcome the mutants. That's not gonna fucking happen, bro. Ain't no sentinels, ain't no motherfucking collars, ain't no motherfucking drug, ain't nothing you can take. You gonna try to take a Jake blood out of his body and put it in yours, and now you're automatically endowed with this superpower. Fuck you, man.
This ain't fucking Tyrone.
That's right, bro. This ain't no fucking movie. That's what I'm gonna say. This ain't no motherfucking movie, bro. This is reality, bro. Reality, bro. We're gonna have that control. Like Apostle Hart said, think of it like this: 144,000 dooms. Doom beat, he destroyed Superman. He put that nigga in a grave. 144,000 Thanoses, bro. Like that. Come on, bro. And that's just the top. That's just the governing body. We ain't even mentioned the mixed multitude. I was speaking to Elder Muwatzah. Look at it like this. Even though one of us can do it, like an angel can do what he can destroy the whole earth, one angel. But he ain't gonna destroy the earth because the earth was made to be inhabited. But if the Lord put it on his spirit, he could have did that. Right? So think of it this way. You are one man. This one brother from the hopeful elect of the 144,000. Let's just say this is 100, 139, 100, 300, what was it, 130, I'm sorry, bro, get my math right. 144,000, right? So you got 144. He could be the last one. Let's say this brother was the last one. Let's say he was the first one. Just him alone. The only he ain't gonna be the only one because he got brothers. So you got him, right? Then the mixed multitude of men behind him, that's a unit. Let's give him 144,000 of those men. Because it's going to be a multitude. So, innumerable multitude. So them brothers and them sisters that believe, they may not be part of the governing body, but they still was saved, right? What you think, they just going to be sitting on the ship chilling while we get to wreck? No, we're going to move out of packs, man. No, man. Not that. Like my man Focus said, non-affiliate fight night out here, bro. Hell no. Everybody's getting in. So this brother, he's the head of his unit. He's a part of the 144,000, but he got a unit to himself. That's the Lord gave missions to. Hey, brother, you go ahead and go to South America. Go to Colombia for me. Oh, no problem. and then take them with you. Oh shit, no problem. We're gonna be conscious, bro. And this brother, he got a unit. Lord willing, I'm probably like, I got a unit. And we moving out. Or it could just be all three of us with a whole bunch of brothers behind us, man. That's why I wanted to get that precept in Leviticus about 5 chasing 1,000. Get that again.
Leviticus 26. Leviticus 26, verse 8. And 5 of you shall chase 100.
Start at 7.
Leviticus 26 and verse 7. And ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword. Verse 6. And I will give peace. I will give peace in the land, and ye shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid.
So here it is. The Lord's gonna give us peace when He sets us up. So we ain't gonna be afraid of nobody. What the fuck do you think these other nations gonna bound up before us? First of all, they're gonna be beaten to slavery. They're gonna be beaten to submission, bro. Right. They're gonna be beaten to submission, and we don't get tired. We ain't gonna get tired. We're like, oh man, my arm hurt, brother. My shoulder hurt from whipping all his ass all day, brother. No. We're gonna take these nations and we're gonna beat them into a fucking pulp, bro, for what they did to us, bro.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be catching wrecks. So ain't nothing that these nations can do to fight against that, man.
But Esau got some shit where, you know, AI can now kind of like not read your mind, but it can kind of predict your pretty much your next move. You know, so they got it to a point where it's like it's not 100% accurate, but you know, AI be guessing a lot of shit, bro. Like even when you do a Google search, you could be, oh, what's this, and then it'll give you your option amongst all the options that are there.
Yeah, so but if that option ain't there, they can't give you that option. Like sometimes I got those glasses I was showing you. You can talk to Meta, right?
Yeah.
And ask a question like Siri, but if she don't got the information, she can't give you an answer, or it can't give you an answer. The AI can't give you an answer. Well, we that question that they can't give you an answer on.
That's right.
We're gonna be that anomaly within that equation that they can't give you an answer on.
That's right.
Keep reading.
And I will give peace in the land, and ye shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. And I will rid.
So these nations not gonna make us afraid. No. Agag is not gonna make us afraid. Esau, Edom, Moab, Ammon, Ishmael, they ain't gonna have what? No. And when they're nobody to respect, because the Lord don't respect them. So when this gonna be a time of complete disrespect of you nations. You're gonna know that you fuck with the wrong people, bro. Go ahead.
And I will rid evil beasts out of the land, neither shall the sword go through your land.
And that ain't what's happening right now over there in that land of Israel. This is that portion, because our land of Israel is way bigger than what you see today. But just speaking, they got war going through there. The sword is going through there right now. As we speak, somebody over there in the state of Israel is being put to death right now. Right? You got conflict, you got insurrection, you got shit going on over there we don't even know because we ain't over there. Keep reading.
And ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword.
So here it is, we're gonna chase our enemies, and the scripture says they're gonna fall before us by the sword, man. And we are gonna have a physical sword. We ain't gonna need it. You're a God, bro. You can do whatever you want, but you know what? We got this rod of iron, and we got this sword right here. And we're gonna get busy. The sword gonna have
body.
What's that, bro?
The sword was part of your uniform, you could say, a part of the body.
Yeah.
You know?
It's gonna be an extension of the body.
Extension of the body.
Keep reading, bro.
Verse 8, and 5 of you shall chase 100.
So 5 of us. We only got 3 of us here right now. So we had 2 more brothers, bro. Just us 5 to have 100 people taking off, bro. Them niggas ain't gonna be turning around trying to fight. They're gonna be running. They're gonna be too busy running. Keep reading.
I was thinking 4 of us because the brother didn't need it.
Yeah, that's why. So we just need 1 more. One of his sons, bro. One of his sons, bro. That's a rat. And that brother got like 3 or 4 sons, bro.
3 sons, yeah.
He got 3 sons. So guess what? Them Jakes gonna be putting you motherfuckers to flight. Go ahead.
And 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight.
100 is gonna put 10,000 to flight, bro.
Right.
Have you ever seen 10,000 people, bro, that was claiming they wanted to fight? Now them niggas are scared, running. It's just 100 of us, bro. So that's just 100.
Yep.
So times that by 144,000, bro. Come on, bro.
It's a rap.
It's a fucking rap, bro. Ain't nobody doing nothing against us, bro. Those days are over, man. Like my man said, the day of the Geechee is over. You know, the day the weakness is over. That was it.
Got more. And 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemies shall fall before you by the sword.
So they're gonna fall, bro. And who are our enemies? All these nations. Every last one of them. You have no friends. We are Israelites. We have no friends amongst these nations. Nor do we need it. We have a need to have friends amongst these nations. We got each other. We got 12 brothers right here on this sun, bro. We ain't need nobody else, bro. Each of these nations, each of these brothers, each of these nations each of these tribes is a nation unto itself. Fuck we need friends for, bro. Fuck we need buddies for. We don't need none of that. Y'all servants.
Right.
See, but y'all reared your hatred for the Lord up so long. Your pridefulness got you thinking that we're the same, and we're not. And because you had us in captivity, and you were able to overcome us through the power of the Lord, you don't give him his credit. You don't give Yahweh Shemel Shah the credit for that. You give yourselves that credit. Oh, it was our ingenuity. Oh, it was our war acumen, right? It was our business acumen. It was our economic acumen that made us overcome these Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans. Man. We took their land. We took them from their land and enslaved them, and nothing happened to us. We did it, and nobody said shit. Not even God himself. That's what you say.
That's right.
But you sorely mistaken. Okay, that was it on that?
Khan, that was it. I got a quick precept. This Baruch in the Apocrypha chapter 4 and verse 25, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemy has persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck. And that's what we're waiting for. This punishment from the wrath of Yahweh Shemel Shai is short. It's about the end. And shortly, we're going to see his destruction. And we're going to tread upon his neck, Lord willing, with those elect.
And the destruction start off with America being destroyed. Oh yeah, it's military.
Hey, can I say something real quick? It never fails. Every time I see a chariot, after the chariot is gone from my sight, usually there's military activity in the skies.
Yeah, because they trying to track it.
Yep, and that's no coincidence. Now I've seen 2 chariots this past week.
Catch that, brother.
Wednesday.
No, he's speaking. He got it.
Wednesday and Thursday, and every time, because I don't really keep track of it on paper, but I keep track of it in my mind. Every time I see some chariots, it's followed by military activity. And then yesterday or Friday, well, yesterday was Friday, you see those fighter jets doing their little thing where they go straight up as high as they can, and then they come back down, and they're so loud. In my crib where I live, I have that open view of the highway, and you call it the chariot. What did you call it? The chariot, chariot expressway, chariot freeway, or something to that effect. And every time I see chariots, like I said, there's usually military fighter jet activity in the skies. Because, like the brother said, they've seen them. They see them too. They don't say nothing, and they obviously try to track them or whatever.
They ain't gonna say that to us.
They ain't gonna say nothing to us.
They ain't gonna say that to the average people.
That's right.
You ain't gonna see it on the news. You ain't gonna see it on the web unless somebody, an independent individual, catch it with their cell phone or something like that, bro. And even still ain't gonna mention it, man. Yep. So this man is doing all he can to fight against it. This is why he got a Space Force. Because he think he's gonna fight against it. And that Space Force is not just it's not just involving Americans, man. It's these other nations too. You just ain't hearing about it. But you ain't gonna be able to fight. You don't got no laser, you don't have no bullet, you don't have no missile, you don't got no shield, you don't got nothing that could fight against that. And the brother was saying how Esau's chariots are loud, right?
Super
but
loud.
you don't hear, hey, our chariots don't make a sound. Here it is, they sitting right in front of you and you can't do shit against it. And it can move in such a way that you can't move. You know, y'all are 2D, side to side, upwards and backwards. The brothers upwards and downwards. The chariots can move all in any direction, off of in a second, a millisecond.
They defy the laws of what
Physics.
you know, of physics, man. You know, Esau wants to calculate how does this work and this and that. But the things of the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you can't comprehend them, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a power that's outside of your even outside of your imagination, man. Because you think like, oh, what would it be like if this happened? Like you can't even imagine what the Lord has, man.
Yeah.
You know, that little technology that you have, that's so-called top of the line technology, that's nothing to the Lord.
Cutting edge is old. It's
Yeah.
old technology to the Lord. He gave it to you. He gave it to you just to make it seem like you were going to be a formidable fighting force, and you're not.
You're not even close.
You're not. That's right. Like the brother said, you're not even close.
That's
Let's
right.
go back to that.
In Second Ezra?
Yeah.
Second Ezra 13 and verse 8, it says, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, yet durst fight.
Yeah. So they were scared, but yet they still fought, because the Lord put the Spirit on them to do it. Put the Spirit on them to fight.
And lo, as he saw the violence, right here.
That brother don't be good for opening.
It's good though. It covered all three of us. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 9, it says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lift up his hand.
So, because it's going to be, imagine if they were just fighting each other. But then as soon as they see the Lord, they all come together and start trying to, like that movie ID4, the first one, Independence Day 4 or whatever. Independence Day is what it's called. At the end, all these fighter jets from these different nations united, strapped with a fucking nuclear missile. And then one dude played the kamikaze role, and he died flying into that's not going to happen, bro. There's no weaknesses around the chariot.
Right.
That force field, you ain't going to be able to do nothing against that, man. And they show you signs of that. You see chariots hitting the top of a missile that's going off to go test, hit the missile and destroy it surgically, just bam, 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 and it explodes.
Right.
And there was nothing that you can do about it, man. You don't got
hit
no.
him with your bullets.
No, there's no javelin that you can shoot at it. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is you have no idea that there were many times where the chariot, the angels in the chariots, made mockery of Esau's nuclear system and have it going off, and then they think it's about to go, and then right when it was about to leave, it shut it down.
There was a video, Salaki, there was a video on YouTube. I searched for it, I can't find it. They obviously took it down. Where there was a chariot hovering here, and they shot some type of rocket at it, and it exploded. And when all the smoke cleared, the chariot was still there.
Yeah, you see? So you ain't gonna be able to fight against that.
Can't win, dude.
You can't. You have no win, no dog in this fight. Just like our people were powerless to fight against you when you took us over. Well, you're gonna be powerless to fight against us when we take you over. And get that scripture where it says, 7 months they shall be burning your weapons. Burning in 7 months. No, burning weapons. I think it's in Ezekiel. Because we're gonna burn your weapons up. How you gonna fight against this? And you ain't, Albert Einstein ain't gonna wake up from the grave and, oh, let me think of this Manhattan Project and how it went. And you're gonna have nothing to do that. The 7 months shall be burning.
Is it in Ezekiel?
I think it's in
Ezekiel 39:9?
Yeah, that's it. What it say? What it say?
So that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any of the forest, for they shall burn the weapons with fire.
Yeah, that's it right there. Read it in the KJV.
What is it again? Ezekiel what?
39 and 10.
39 and 10.
Ezekiel 39 and verse 10, it says, in the KJV, Ezekiel 39 and verse 10, it says, so,
Start at 9.
verse 9, Ezekiel 39 and 9, and they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and shall set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shields and the bucklers, the bows and the arrows.
You can start up at like 5. See what 5 says. Because it's going to give you the context. Come on, bro. They said we're going to burn your shit up, bro. How you going to fight against somebody with no weapons, bro? What you going to throw, sticks and stones? Oh, we got some rocks right here. This will help fight against those Israelites. We'll get them. Fuck out of here, bro.
Fucking APGs.
Yeah, RPGs.
RPGs.
Yeah, they're going to have that. We're going to burn. That shit going to be in the fire.
Bring the APGs
You
too.
want to start at the top?
Yeah,
Go ahead, start at the top, brother.
And it says prophecy against God
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Ezekiel 39.
Yeah, but this dude ain't even. This dude, what's his name? Hassan. You ain't read that, man. He think that this gonna happen when we're in the land. No, this is gonna happen before it.
That's right. It says Ezekiel 39 and verse 1. It says, "Therefore, thou son of man, prophesy against Gog and say, Thus saith Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and leave but the sixth part of thee, and I will cause thee to come up from the north parts, and I will bring thee upon the mountains of Israel, and I will smite thy bow out of thy left hand, and I will cause thine arrows to fall out of thy right hand. Thou shalt fall upon the mountains of Israel."
And those weapons, that's their missiles. That's their all of that shit.
Right.
Mainly that. They ain't gonna do nothing against us. Go ahead.
"But thou shalt fall upon the mountains of Israel, thou and all thy bands, and the people that is with thee, and I will give thee unto the ravenous birds of every sort."
Yeah, because they're gonna be dragged into the Middle East, and them birds are gonna be eating the flesh that's left on top of the ground after this world war. Right. Because you gotta understand that a lot of this stuff gonna be happening simultaneously. The world war, the main theater for the World War III is gonna be the Middle East. The main place of destruction is gonna be America, because these nations, including America's allies, gonna be shooting missiles on this place. All right. But the main area theater, all the troops. Matter of fact, it's like hold that. Get Joel chapter 3, verse 1.
This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 1. "For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yehoshaphat and Yehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel."
That was it?
There's more. "Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land."
And that's what they did. So here it is. The Lord is he's bringing all you nations into the valley of judgment. Right? And that valley of judgment, or what they call Haman God, right? Haman God is going to be right there in the Middle East. What you call the Middle East today. And then they're going to be over here fighting. So what happens when people get killed? They just drop. Ain't going to be nobody there to bury their ass. So let's go back to where we was at.
Back in Ezekiel 39 and 4, it says, "Thou shalt fall upon the mountains of Israel,
Yep.
thou and all thy bands, and the people that is with thee."
Well, who the people that's with God? His allies. You're going to have Iran, you're going to have China, Turkey, and whoever his allies are amongst them. They all going to be out there together fighting.
Right.
Go ahead. Because they're going to first start fighting against the whore and her allies. The state of Israel, and whoever is allied to America. The American troops going to be over there getting shot to hell and back. All them jakes that get drafted up in this war, they're going to be out there. Go ahead, bro.
It says, "I will give thee unto the ravenous birds of every sort."
So them birds, why them ravenous birds gonna be there in every sort? Because of the bodies, the flesh. All them damn vultures, all them birds that eat flesh. After it's dead, they coming. Go ahead.
"And to the beasts of the field to be devoured. Thou shalt fall upon the open field."
So and when you look at Salakia, when you look at a map of Saudi Arabia, it's an open field. Matter of fact.
Birds gonna get full that day.
That's right. The Lord promised a feast to those ravenous birds, man. Because those ravenous birds, what do? They cleanse the land of the decaying bodies, man. There's gonna be so many.
Before they start decaying and bringing on diseases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And this is all prophecy. This is to come. This hasn't happened yet.
that again, Kahan?
Back in Ezekiel 39 and verse 5, it says, "Thou shalt fall upon the open field."
Yeah, that's like in the open field. That open field is right here. Right here. Right? This is that big, it's that field that says, there's a scripture that says, can you get his hinder parts? His hinder part? He got it. I got it. Get that real quick. Just want to give you an understanding of how this war is going to be fought. Okay? It says his hinder part shall face the utmost sea.
Not Psalm 78:66.
No. It's Joel 2 and 19.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 19.
Yes.
Joel 2 and verse 19. Yea, the Lord Yahweh GMSHAWAII will answer and say unto his people, Joel 2 and verse 20, but I will remove far off from you the northern army.
Right, that northern army, you got the North American army, but the Russian army. Go ahead.
And will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
Hold this up, bro. That land barren and desolate is this area right here, Jordan and Saudi Arabia. This is barren and desolate. Got big ass sandbox. Go ahead.
With his face toward the East Sea.
The East Sea is the Euphrates River, which flows into the UAE area. Right? Go ahead.
And his hinder part toward the utmost sea.
And the hinder part toward the utmost sea is the Nile River, which flows passing through Egypt and past Ethiopia all the way down into the Indian Ocean. But this area right here. So this between these two areas right here, Saudi Arabia. Go ahead.
It says, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he has done great things.
And so what's the ill stink? The dead bodies. Going back into where those dead bodies, those dead bodies, those brothers reading in Ezekiel. Why them birds are going to be? Why them birds are going to be? Because of all them dead bodies are going to be. Go ahead.
Back in Ezekiel 39 and 5, it says, "Thou shalt fall upon the field, for I have spoken, and saith Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai."
And that field again is that area right there. There's going to be other areas, theaters of war, but the main theater is going to be there. And the major destruction is going to be in America. And America is not going to wait 2 to 3 years to get into this war. They're going to be dragged into this war immediately through the little Satan, which is the state of Israel.
Right.
And I believe Trump is going to win, bro. That's the guy. He the guy that's going to usher in the mark of the beast, and that war is going to break out on his watch. Go ahead.
Verse 6, "And I will send a fire on Magog, and among them that dwell carelessly in the isles."
So that fire is the land of God is Russian. So they're going to get hit too. They're not going to retreat back into that cold, fucking dank place. Nah.
Well, they Edomites.
Yeah, well, a lot of them are Jakes too.
Yep.
But the point of the matter is that they're not going to be retreating back into that land. It's going to be hit too, because Moscow is definitely on a marker for nuclear destruction. It's one of the major cities that's slotted for nuclear destruction, and that's also the capital of Russia. It's Moscow. Okay, and that's why America is setting up its side of the checkerboard, or its side of the chessboard in those broken states. Because those missiles can go straight from there directly. They ain't gotta wait 30 minutes. Less than 10 minutes, it's over. But then Moscow got weapons all throughout areas of Europe, its area of power, and they gonna shoot them off too. So you ain't gonna get that. So this war's gonna get crazy, bro.
Right. It says, "And I will send a fire on Magog, and among them that dwell carelessly in the isles, and they shall know that I am Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. So will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore.
Yeah, it's gonna be over. Those days of polluting the Lord's name is over. Go ahead.
And the heathen shall know that I am Yahweh, so the Holy One of Israel.
So once again, if the heathen gonna know that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is the Holy One of Israel, how they gonna rebel against us? How they gonna fight against us? What weapons are they gonna pick up to strike against us? Where they gonna have time to formulate a plan? You can't just do this shit haphazardly. So where they gonna have what area of the earth that they're gonna be in where they plotting and scheming? Now they are gonna be fights. They're gonna be skirmishes. That's only because we're gonna get this power off. Because even though these nations, their armies are gonna be destroyed, the super elite, they got armies inside them bunkers with them. They got protection in there. You know what I'm saying? They got people there that's willing to die for them. Okay. So what we gonna do? We're gonna have to use our power to whoop that ass, man. We ain't gonna have to, but we're going to. We're gonna want to, bro. Like I said, old girl had that power in that movie. All she did was this, and took this shit like this and snapped the skin off. And see, this is too much work. All I gotta do is think of it. How about that? Doing that, I ain't gotta do all this shit to let you know that attack is coming. I don't even gotta look at you. As soon as you say some dumb ass shit, your fucking skin gonna be off your body, nigga. And then you're gonna be exploded, nigga.
Or make you do it.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. Eat your skin, nigga. How about that? That's better. Eat your whole flesh. You just gonna ripping your skin off.
Yeah.
Uncontrollably, bro. While you ripping it, you yelling and screaming in pain and agony, and then you still you eating your own skin. How about that? We're gonna get bit. The scripture says that heart shall meditate terror, right?
Right.
We're gonna meditate on ways to destroy you, man.
Right.
They somebody got 6 million ways to die. Choose one. There's way more ways to die than that. And see, y'all look at Jake today as just average, regular niggas, hanging out, doing nothing with our time. But that's not who we are. We're the sons of God, man.
That's right.
We're the sons of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. And we, like Apostle Zahar uses King Lamar's song, y'all ain't like us, man. They not like us, bro. Y'all not like us, bro.
It says, verse 6, and I will send a, Salakia. Verse 7, so will I make my name holy, Salakia. So will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore, and the heathen shall know that I am Yahweh, the Holy One in Israel. Behold, it is come, and it is done, saith Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. This is the day whereof I have spoken. And they, and all throughout the scriptures, it tells us that what? The great and dreadful day of the Lord, which is what? The day that he's going to destroy his enemies and put his people on top. Why would there be another, another heathen ruling after that? If the culmination of the Most High's plan was for us to go into captivity, learn our lesson, and then get back to our righteous position, which is what? Ruling the creation, man, in righteousness. Why would he take us down again from that place if we're gonna be perfect?
With no cause. The only reason why the Lord took us down because he had cause. His cause was that we sinned against the Lord. We broke his law, statutes, and commandments. Go back to Baruch chapter 4, and it says, I think it's 4, like 24. It says, be patient in him that brought these things upon you. My children suffer patiently.
25. That's the one I read earlier.
Start at 4. 24. What did it say in
24 says, Baruch 4:24, like as now the neighbors of Sion have seen your captivity.
Yeah, and these nations have. The nations, these are the surrounding neighbors around us. They seen us go into captivity after captivity. We went, like I always say, Jake focused on the current captivity, like this is just it. Y'all don't even talk about the Roman captivity, or the Greek captivity, or the Persian Medial captivity, or the who did the Persian Medes take down? Oh, the Babylonian captivity, or the Assyrian captivity, or the Egyptian captivity. Because that Egyptian captivity was the first one we experienced as a nation. And it's only befitting that it's the last one. But this time we in spiritually Sodom and Egypt. All right? Them Hamites, they long been out of power. Them dirty ass, black ass Sudanese, lanky ass pieces of shit. Funky ass motherfuckers, bro. And you got Jakes scattered amongst them too. You got Jakes that actually look like them, but they really are people. A lot of them were playing in that basketball game that the American USA team won. Because these nations use the best of our people to defend their bullshit ass fucking hegemony. Right? But like the brother said, them filthy ass motherfuckers, them stinking ass Hamites, there are no people now. They starving over there in Sudan, fighting each other. But at one point, they were the rulers of the world, the known world back then. They were the hegemony. And now look at them. Who was reading?
Oh, Baruch 4:24. Like as now the neighbors of Sion have seen your captivity.
So these nations, they seen our captivity. Go ahead.
So shall they see shortly your salvation from our power.
So they all going to witness the salvation that the Lord's going to bring us. And it ain't, salvation is not for every nation. And that's a lie that's been told through the world over the last few hundred years. That salvation is for everybody, that the one you really call God and Jesus loves everybody. And that their names are God and Jesus. Nah, nigga, all of that's bullshit. Yahweh Shai only loved his people, starting with the elect of his people. Salvation is only for these people on his sign here. That's who the gospel and his message is going out to. The Lord's people. All right? It ain't going out to every nation. These nations don't even care about the Lord. They don't fear the Lord. They worry about some fucking Olympic Games. Where did that shit come from? That come from the Greeks, man. And the Romans. Mainly the Greeks, though. And what's going on over there? None but fucking wickedness. In the opening ceremony, they actually had a blasphemous moment mocking or mimicking the so-called Last Supper, that picture of the Last Supper, which that's a blasphemous picture that was created by, I think it was Michelangelo, one of them niggas. Who gives a fuck? Some Edomites. But anyway, to show you the mockery that they had a fat bitch, a fat, morbid, obese bitch in the middle playing the Lord, and then you had a whole bunch of drag queens, homosexuals and lesbians sitting at the goddamn table imitating this so-called Last Supper. To show you the disdain they have for our people. So what the fuck you think the Lord fucking these people? Hell no. Because they walking around and they're breathing, or they think they're breathing. You think that these people got the Lord's best interest? You out of pocket, nigga. They gonna die. They gonna die. All them niggas that was on that boat, because they was on an American boat, that's a sinking ship. All them American players, which was nothing but Israelites, bro. Nothing but, it was a whole bunch of even Michael Phelps. He's a nigga. He ain't no Edomite. All these niggas sit on a boat like it's spiritual that was raining. It wasn't. France is a filthy ass place, man. Okay? And they over there doing whatever the fuck they want to do over there. And you think that the Lord is dealing with these people? Hell no, man. Salvation is for the children of Israel. Keep moving, bro.
They dead already.
Yeah, brother.
Really?
From the neck down.
Baruch 4:24, like as now the neighbors of Sion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. Verse 25, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemy has persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shall tread upon his neck. Shortly you're going to see Esau's destruction.
Yeah, 27 and 28.
27, be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
So it was the Lord that brought these things upon us.
That's right.
For our what? Our iniquities. Yep. And he didn't do it to destroy us, but to correct us.
Right.
All these times we went into captivity were just exercises in correction for our wickedness, man. The Lord ain't gonna leave you punishless. He ain't gonna leave you unpunished. He gonna punish us, but he punishes us in moderation, and he punishes enough so that we can repent. And we used to do it all the time. That's why y'all gotta read. I be telling them to read the book of Judges, man, from start to finish, bro. Read the book of Judges, okay? Because when you read the book of Judges, that's us going off, and then the Lord putting us in captivity for a certain amount of years, and He will raise up a judge, which would be like a similar to a savior. But then He ultimately raised up the ultimate savior, which is Yahushua. So He ain't gotta He ain't gotta raise up no more judges like Samson, or Gideon, or any other brother, or any other prophet. He ain't gotta raise those. He's raising the prophets up in the last days, but I'm saying it don't take them, the Lord, to raise no more prophets up amongst the saviors, because the ultimate prophet, the ultimate savior, was sent here, which is Yahushua Mashiach, and it was all for the glory of His people, to whom pertaineth the adoption, the covenant, the promises, and the service of the Most High.
Right, bro. You have
was
one
it on
more
that?
verse?
28 and 29. I didn't read 29 yet. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more. For He that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation.
That's right. So our mind, going into the flesh that we were speaking of about, these bodies were the flaw in us, man. So just how we look for the ways of the heathens and sin and all that, now having a chance to return to Yahweh Shemel Shai, we gotta seek Him 10 times more. Why? Because we know what's coming behind that, man, which is what? Everlasting joy, or salvation first and foremost, man. Salvation, and then what? We're gonna receive that kingdom where all these nations are gonna be subject unto us, man.
Yeah, and Jake that wanna always try to make a way for Esau to overcome us. You don't want Jake to be in submission. I'm sorry, what's that?
They don't want the kingdom.
Yeah, they don't want the kingdom, and they don't want these nations to be in submission to us, because it ain't gonna be partial submission. It ain't gonna be a piece of submission. It's gonna be total submission, bro.
That's right.
And we ain't gonna have to use weapons. We're gonna have a sword and we have a rod of iron, but that ain't. We could do without that and still put you in subjection and submission unto us when we in these new bodies, man. When we come into power, man. When it was time for Esau to come in power, it was nothing that our people could do to stop it, even though they fought. And it's good they fought, but it still was a losing battle, because Esau was able to still overcome us because it was his time. Now it's our time. 2nd Ezra 6:9.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Look at that.
So we're living in the end of Esau's world, the end of his rulership, the end of his kingdom. And the kingdom is going to follow after that. I like to say, as Elder Apostle Gabar says, the kingdom of Yahushua, which is the kingdom of Jacob. Our kingdom, because we're heirs to who? Yahushua. So it's going to be our kingdom, joint heirs. So it's going to be our
the kingdom of Israel.
Kingdom of Israel.
It belongs to Yahushua.
Yasharallah.
But he also shared it with his brothers. The elect, the first fruits.
That's right.
Starting with the 144,000 men.
Men.
That's right.
And then the mixed multitude of other Israelites that believe, men, women, and children.
That's right.
Of Israel.
Of Israel.
We're all Israelites, bro.
And that mindset starts right now.
So it's right now,
today. You have to. There's a brother from New York. I can't think of his name, but he has a page called Kingdom Minded. So we have to be kingdom minded now. Our faith, which is a gift from Yahweh Shemel Shai, moves us in the spirit to be kingdom minded, to see the kingdom come.
Well, when you're kingdom minded, you don't see nobody else overcoming you.
Right.
When you're kingdom minded, when you're that's it. You're the apex. It's starting to stop with you. So how is the other nations going to do anything, bro?
And like the brother from Alabama says, we're going to be many most high.
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Yeah.
That's right, man.
We're many most high. And he says too in that video, he got, he was fired in the spirit. He said, damn it, somebody going into slavery.
Somebody. But yeah, it ain't us. It ain't us.
That's right.
It is not us.
He said, damn it, somebody going into slavery. Like his brother said, it ain't going to be us. So who's it going to be? It's going to be these heathens starting with Esau.
That's right.
You're going into slavery whether you like it or not.
That's right, man. Just swallow that fucking pill, bro.
Swallow it.
We swallowed it. It wasn't nothing we could do.
Put some ketchup on that
Yeah,
motherfucker. You got to.
Yeah, something. But you're going to swallow it.
Swallow it, bro.
It says back in Ezekiel 39 and verse 20, Salakia. Ezekiel 39 and verse 8. Behold, it is come and it is done, saith Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. This is the day whereof I have spoken. And they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and shall set on fire and burn the weapons, both shields and the bucklers.
Start that again. Start it from the top.
Ezekiel 39 and verse 9. It says, and they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and shall set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shield and bucklers, and the bows and arrows, and the hand staves, and the spears, and they shall burn them with fire 7 years.
Which is a complete number of years it's going to take for those things to be destroyed, because all the weapons of man are going to be destroyed. Right? We're going to burn, and we ain't going to be the ones. We ain't going to just be sitting there getting tired. Hey, brother, you got burn duty tonight. Hey, brother, you got the third shift of burn duty. I'm going to take the first one. Nah, bro. No. We going to figure out. I don't know how we going to do it. It doesn't matter. But it's letting you know that your weapons are going to be destroyed.
One and done.
One and done. So there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
What, you going to dive into the pit of molten weapons and take one out? Or you going to take one from the side that's throwing out, I'm going to hold this one on my head. Go ahead, nigga, try it. And you're going to be right in there with them weapons being burnt the fuck up. Yep. Eating the molten lava to your fucking chest, cave in with fire, nigga. How about that? There's nothing you can do against gods, man. You're just a human mortal. You're a puny mortal. You're a homo sapien in your guns. Yep. All that shit's gonna be burnt the fuck up, bro.
Right.
How Neo was able to stop the bullets that was coming from him by just all he said was no. Like that. Right. And the motherfucking bullets are spinning and then they drop to the ground.
I love your costume.
That's what they're gonna say when we come out of them chairs. Oh, I love your costume.
Oh yeah.
These ain't a costume, this is our garments. That's what they're gonna say. That's the spirit, bro. When they see us coming from out them chairs, we're gonna have mantles on, bro. You're gonna have fixtures on your body. I don't know that whatever you want to call it a uniform, I'll call it a uniform.
We'll roll with that.
We'll roll with that.
I ain't know how to respond. Thank you all.
But that's what they're gonna be saying though. I love your uniform. I know. That's what they tell Superman. Can I touch your cape?
Yep.
Nah, you can't touch me. Man.
Don't touch me.
How you gotta say that? Like, no, you can't touch me. You're not allowed. You're gonna know that, but that's what they're gonna say. So that's the spirit. The Lord had to come out and say that. I love your uniforms. She said outfits. She said I love your outfits.
Costumes.
Your costumes. Hey, type up a costume. What is a costume?
How to do that?
Go to the definition of a costume. What on? Just because you got an ass, don't mean she Israelite, brother.
I mean, she's not.
Yeah, that's true, but she ain't not.
It says a set of.
Some of these nations, women is thick. You hear Apostle Tahar say, he was like, man, he got a thing. I got a thing for the heathen woman too. I just never was able to have them like that. I had a couple, but I look, man, come on, bro. Especially some thick ass, fine ass Edomite, Paul, fat ass Edomite, Paul, fat ass, Edomite.
Yep. I've had one or two.
Fat ass white girl. I ain't talking about something. I'm talking about the joint with the nice fatty.
It leaves a stain on your brain.
That's right, bro. Good one. Who had the precept?
Costume.
Yeah, costume.
It says noun, a set of clothes in a style typical of a particular country or historical period.
So it says nothing but clothing. The costume is nothing but clothing, bro. So Shorty said, little girl said, I like your costume. All right. In this world, we look at costumes as some idiot dressed in some weird garments.
Weird shit, yeah.
We got these are our traditional garments. What? We'll
take that. It says a set of clothes.
A set of clothes.
In a style.
Typical.
Of a particular.
Country.
Or historical period.
This is Israelite garments. From our historical period when we were dressed in Israel, and right now there's a sackcloth. That's all it says. But this is our typical garment. In the ancient world, the Israelite man would have these garments on.
And to add to that, these signify humility.
Yeah.
Humility. because we come out here in a humble spirit. We don't come out here to get violent. We don't come out here for any. We come in the spirit of Yahweh Shemai in humility, being humble.
Well, we're mourning right now.
We're mourning.
So
That's right.
these garments, these are particular garments that we wear in the sackcloth when we're mourning.
Now,
So she was right. She was right.
Yeah.
She was right for saying that.
In contrast, I have to say it. Look how ISUPK go out. These devils in leather, spikes, some
Black
of them.
devils.
Black
Glasses and shit.
Dark
shades.
glasses.
The sunglasses.
Yeah,
And
I'm like,
that's a costume. That's a Halloween costume because they imitating Johanna.
And
They're
the-
like little mini Johannas.
Yeah, and the scriptures say, I got this from you. I always remember when you said it. We don't want to give off the appearance of evil.
Evil,
So
yeah.
the scripture says abstain from all appearances.
Abstain from all appearances of evil.
And I'm not saying that because their garments is evil, but that black, that's the connotation of evil. Dressing in black.
Yeah.
Those are garments of a witch.
Yeah.
So he was right. The brother was right calling niggas deep devils, black
They is
devils.
devils. Once they open their mouth, they
You don't see us with no shit on like that. So let's go back to what we said, bro.
Yep.
So back in Ezekiel chapter 39 and verse
9.
I'll read 9 again. It says, "And they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and shall set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shield and bucklers, the bows and arrows, and the hand staves."
And these are the same things that the Lord told God and them to get up with in Ezekiel chapter 38. It said all those handling bucklers and shields and bucklers, yep, to go up to fight. Because this is the Third World War. They going up to fight. A lot of this stuff gonna be happening simultaneously, man.
Right.
You know?
It says, "And the spears, and they shall burn them with fire 7 years." Verse 10, "So that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any of the forest, for they shall burn the weapons with fire, and they shall spoil those that spoil
He
them."
in the same chapter. So
Yep.
Keep reading.
And
I'm sorry, read that portion again, brother.
Ezekiel 39 and 10, it says, "So that they shall take no wood out of the fields, neither cut down any of the forest, for they shall burn the weapons with fire."
So we ain't gonna have to start a fire, basically. It ain't gonna be like a fire pit. You throw some wood in there. No, we're gonna have that. Where that fire coming from? These spiritual powers, bro. We might just have it to where like we just go like this, and fire come out and set it on fire, bro. A fire you can't put out, man. Go ahead.
And they shall spoil those that spoil them, and rob those that rob them, saith Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua.
And that's right. We're gonna spoil you nations, bro. So there's nothing that God or any of these nations can do against us, bro.
Right.
You know, I don't care. You putting up your stuff together to fight against us, starting with our power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but it ain't gonna be enough, man. We ain't even finished 2nd Esdras 13 and 8 yet. We're just gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Keep moving, bro.
It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that I will give unto God a place there of graves in Israel."
Yeah, and that's that. Because remember that. Where was that? Hold this up, big brother. Come on, go for it. Brother, hold this up, man. Hold on. Let me see if I can. All right, cool. You gotta understand that. He said that's gonna be a place for him, for God in that area, right? Remember that our land is not just this little slither of land right here. It's gonna stretch and encompass from here. The whole earth is ours, but our land, particularly our inheritance, right, going to stretch from here, which is portions of Egypt, Ethiopia, what they call Somalia. All of this shit, all of this portion of land from here, all the way back here. Listen to that. Look at that.
What's that? Turkey?
Oh, not Turkey, Iran, right here. The Euphrates River. So all this between, from all up here, all up here, this is going to be the land of Israel. This is our new borders. Okay? It's not just going to stop right here. Our new border is going to stretch from Egypt all the way to the Euphrates in that area down here. So places that's occupied now: Yemen, Oman, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Somalia, the Horn, what they call the Horn of Africa, the portion of Ethiopia, Eritrea, Sudan, Egypt, Israel, Lebanon, all that's ours, buddy. Syria, That's our land, baby. That's right, brother. That's gonna take work, bro. But a place for that they're gonna have for him and God.
Says, and it shall come to pass in that day that I will give unto God a place there of graves in Israel.
So that's where that graves in, right, that grave in that land of Israel is going to be right here in Saudi Arabia, bro. Right here, Saudi Arabia. This area right here, Saudi Arabia. Keep reading, bro.
It says, the valley of the passengers on the east of the sea, and it shall stop the noses of the passengers. And
because them dead bodies stink, bro.
Right.
Even I follow this chick on TikTok. She used to work for the Los Angeles coroner's office. And she said there's no smell on earth that can compare to the smell of a rotten corpse, body, human body. She said you'll never forget that smell.
Yeah, I remember real quick, I was living in these certain apartments, and there was this guy on my floor, but he lived almost in the middle of the hallway, and he was unalive in his apartment. They say for about 2-3 weeks, and when the ambulance came and took him out, they rolled him out on a gurney, and while they were taking him down the stairs, some of his plasma from his dead body fell on the stairs. And bro, them stairs, it's like no smell you ever smelled.
Yeah.
It smells so bad. You ever smelled something and immediately you stop breathing? As soon as you inhale it, you just go.
Stop the nose of the passengers.
Immediately.
Like, oh,
Yep, and you retreat. You smell it and you stop. Your feet stop.
Yeah, for real talk.
For real. Yep.
in the NLT it says, and I will make a vast graveyard for Gog and his hordes.
So how the fuck they gonna? They mean it's gonna be done. How they gonna bounce back and fight against us? Go ahead.
It says, and I will make a vast graveyard for Gog and his hordes in the valley of the travelers east of the Dead Sea. It will block the way of those who travel there, and they will change the names of the place to the valley of Gog's hordes.
Yeah, that was it. Okay. We'll keep on reading.
In the NLT, it says,
KJ.
Salaki, in the KJV, and I will give unto Gog a place there of graves in Israel, or the valley of the passengers on the east of the sea, and it shall stop the noses of the passengers, and there shall they bury Gog and all his multitude, and they shall call it
And
the
they said they're
valley
gonna
of
bury, but
Hamon.
we ain't gonna be burying them physically. We ain't gonna do no work. The heathen nation's gonna be doing that. Starting with your super elite. Your super elite. Their first job is gonna be burying those bodies in that land. And it's good because when bodies are put into the ground, those nutrients from the body as it decay, it renews the earth. That's some of the most fertile land. So right now, as it currently stands, Saudi Arabia is a fucking desert. That's what it is. It's a desert with oil on the bottom of it. Sparse vegetation is in that land. Sparse. So, but by the time them bodies start mixing with the earth, it's gonna be renewed, man. New soil.
It says, verse 12, and 7 months shall the house of Israel be burying of them, that they may cleanse the land.
So a complete amount of months it's gonna take. Go ahead.
Yeah, all the people of the land shall bury them.
And it ain't talking about us. Go ahead. We ain't burying shit, because when you touch dead bodies, it makes you defiled. So we're not gonna defile ourselves. Hell no. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and it shall be, Shalakia, yeah, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renown the day, Shalakia, and it shall be to them a renown the day that I shall be glorified. Or saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, and they shall serve out men.
They shall sever out.
And they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months shall they search.
So here it is. God, whoever's alive out of them Russians, starting with the super elite out of them motherfuckers gonna be too busy burying bodies to be fighting back.
Right.
What you think they're gonna find a gun on one of the bodies? You take it, hide it underneath his scrap of clothes. Nah, bro. It's gonna be a shakedown, bro.
You don't know all that.
You're gonna know all that shit. They ain't gonna even have that in there. That's not even gonna exist for you.
Right.
So they're gonna be too busy burying bodies. The first job of the super elite, when this thing is over, when the World War III is ended, and we come out of them chariots and them new bodies, because the scripture says, well, we're gonna round them up. They shall gather them together in the pit. We're gonna round them up. So their first job is gonna be bury them bodies. I think it goes into it how they're gonna put a sign on one, something like that.
Yeah, but I was just reading it.
It says, yeah.
Read that.
I'll finish reading 14. It says, and they shall
What
serve.
actually from?
They shall be visited.
Oh yeah. After thrown in the pit.
Oh, thrown in the pit.
I mean, they gathered together in the pit. Isaiah 24 and 2. 24 and 20. Isaiah 24 and 22.
Isaiah 24 and 22, and they shall be gathered together,
Read 23. I mean 21.
21, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai shall punish the host of the high ones
That's the
that,
super elite.
that are on high,
Rockefellers, Rothschilds, just a couple of the families that we're talking about. Go ahead.
and the kings of the earth upon the earth.
All your prime ministers, because they always keep them separate too. They don't let them pass away. So Donald Trump, you can put Donald Trump bitch ass in it. You could put come all over her Harris. You can put Barry Soetoro, aka Barack Obama, in there. Any of you Bush, your families, all of them, Laura Bush, all you motherfuckers, you gone.
I'm working on a video on the
Cheney family.
the bunkers of the super rich. But it's going to be a long video because as I was scrolling on YouTube, the bunkers of the super rich, the videos go from short, about 5-10 minutes, to like almost 30 minutes. But them bunkers, man, they something else.
You ain't got to show the whole video, just show clips of the top.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 24:22, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison.
Yeah, so they're going to be, go ahead.
And after many days they shall be visited.
So they're going to be thrown into a pit, because guess what? We got to go around the earth and pick these,
Gathering them
and
up.
gather these motherfuckers up, man. So it ain't going to be like, well, we just found, I found a batch of Rothschilds over there. Let me take them out and walk. No, leave them there. Shut it up. Put them. Take their ass up out of their bunkers, because they ain't gonna be comfortable where they go. That pit they're gonna be thrown in. Take them out of there. Toss them in one pit. Cover it up, and move on to the next. Remember, we're gonna be a mess. We're a military too. We're not just a governing body, bro. We're a military
It's
too.
gonna be tactical.
Yeah, we got missions, bro. You gonna be on a mission. I might not see this brother for a little bit, bro.
It's gonna be tough.
He over there on that one, and they can hide all they want. We're gonna have X-ray vision. We're gonna have heat vision, all kinds of vision, whatever vision we want. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see all them motherfuckers over there. Okay, brother, you go ahead and go over there. We going over this way, gonna get them motherfuckers out of there.
Make a fool hover above his
Yep.
prison.
Yep.
Just make them hover above it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
They was just in a lap of luxury with their feet the fuck up. Next thing you know, they over top of they, what the fuck?
In the
Look, and then they getting tossed head first into a fucked up ass pit, man.
That's right.
And you eat what you got on you, nigga. You better not eat each other, because they're gonna get judged for that. They're gonna do it because they don't know no better. They wicked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna, all them, whatever clothing they got on, that shit gonna shrink. Or it's gonna be too much, because they're gonna be wasting away in them motherfucking pits. Keep reading, bro.
Down
Read
to
it
the
again.
last
Start it again.
item. Your last clothing. Isaiah 24:22, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days they shall be visited. NLT, they will be rounded up and put in prison. They will be shut up in prison.
We ain't talking about no fucking black site that y'all got, you know, in prison that they got Jake in and shit. Nah, bruh. You going into a pit. Read that again.
It says, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners. NLT?
Yeah.
They will be rounded up and put in prison.
We're going to be rounding up. Who's going to be doing no rounding up? We is.
Yep.
And them new, when we come down, New Jerusalem out of them chariots.
With power.
With that power on us.
Power.
You got that glow.
Big
your
afro.
body. Hey, whatever we got. Hey, big beards, all that.
Big beards.
Dark skin.
All that.
Scaring the fuck out of you motherfuckers, man. The daylight's out of you.
Coming down slow.
Yep. Or fast.
Or fast.
Doesn't matter. Whatever we want, bro. You see the Jake mantle flapping in the sky and the wind and shit.
God.
And we like just standing there with all power and glory on us,
Looking
man.
around like Terminators.
Man.
Looking around.
144,000 Terminators,
Yep.
leaders, man. We're gonna take the earth. The planet is vast, bro. We don't. A lot of us don't realize that the majority of the planet that's populated by so-called populations of humans is very small considered to the portion of the earth that's not populated, and that's where them motherfuckers be hiding at, bro. Because they're not gonna hide in the city center that's about to be exploded. The super elite ain't in America. They ain't over here. They somewhere out. They chilling.
Yeah,
Hiding.
one of those bunkers I saw, the video said it's an hour outside of Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, that's a coffin.
And when they were showing it, all you see is land.
Yeah.
All you see is grass and fields, and then way off in the distance, there was an antenna coming up out the ground. And the guy said, that's it right there.
Yeah. So anywhere you hide in America, those are coffins. Those are nothing but coffins for you, because anybody that's on the soil of America is going to die. If you're not part of the elect, you are going to die, bro. Remember, the scripture said the earth will what? Went to and fro like a drunkard. It ain't going to just be like everything's going to be standing still. You know, as soon as something starts shaking on the earth, shit start collapsing, bro. And shit start getting moved out of place underneath of the ground and on top of the ground. So any of them fucking and them nuclear missiles gonna be busting. Fuck a bunker buster, man. These nuclear missiles, that fire is gonna bust through the fucking soil, bro. Through the plates, through the tectonic plates on America, bro. So ain't nothing gonna survive, bro. So your best bet is get the fuck out of America if you got the means to.
That's your best bet.
We ain't telling brothers with the spirit want us to do that. No, because it take faith. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about you super elite, you Edomites with money. I'm talking about real money, bro. Gold, silver, you got the means to build you a bunker that's not on the soil of America. You want to get the fuck out of there. That's what the super elite at. And if they ain't in the soil, they in the underwater places that they hide. Because the scripture said that Leviathan gonna bite their ass.
Get them.
You know what I'm saying? And they got the outside of space stations out in the upper atmosphere.
Yeah.
That kind of shit, bro. You ain't got that, you done.
That's right.
That
Yeah,
was
they
in
say
the-
one
most of those
of
bunkers
the
in
best
America.
places for.
They coffins.
Coffin.
They all come. They got some in Germany too. I saw some in Germany, but the ones they got, these are the ones they talk about. The ones they talk about is the ones in America that get these Edomites hope.
Yeah. That is like a bunch of like bunkers
Yeah.
all in one plot of
Yeah.
land, like
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
average individual.
Yeah,
to
that's
have.
all that. That's average. Even if they got money, they average.
Yeah.
And those shits, they gonna be hiding in them shits when all hell breaks loose in the cities.
That's right.
But guess what? The elect gonna find them too. The elect gonna find them shits through the spirit of your hell about you outside. Take your ass the fuck out of it, because you're gonna be dead in there. We're gonna take the food and eat. We're gonna have enough food to eat, bruh. But who knows? The angel might be taking the food that's in them bunkers, and brother might be somewhere in the city somewhere or in the wilderness somewhere.
Bringing
And
it
that food that they I'm so excited. I'm sorry, brother. Like Habakkuk did for Daniel, bro. Habakkuk was somewhere in Israel. I don't know where he was at. He ain't never been to Babylon. He ain't never, what? Babylon? I don't know where that's at. What was that at? And the angel teleported him via his braids, teleported him on his braids, and had him give him that food. And then he took him back home.
That's right.
Like he was never there.
Even Elijah, was it Elijah with the raven?
I think it was Elisha.
Elisha,
or Elijah.
Elisha.
Always get them mixed up. Man. It was one of them.
Yeah, kind of with the animals, man.
Yep.
So imagine.
That's how the Lord get down.
You see the power of the Lord? Come on, bro. This is the power of the universe we dealing with here, bro. We ain't dealing with no rinky-dink idol, bro. We dealing with the power on high, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, bro. You cannot fuck with that power, bro.
Nope. Don't even think
Right.
about it.
Even when we were in the wilderness, man, he made the manna come out of heaven, man. So
Today's chicken and waffles.
Quail.
Quail,
That's right. Chicken.
yeah.
We had so much quail. Jake was complaining. So we had it. We couldn't eat it all. It's shit. Too much, Lord.
Yep.
you were done on that one?
A little bit more. It says they will be shut up in prison and will finally be punished.
Finally, because it's about damn time.
About time.
It's about damn time.
Yeah, that song.
Yeah, I actually like that song.
I like it
that
too.
bitch, I like
That's
the
gonna
song.
be in my head over.
Yeah, it's catchy. You gotta sing it to get it out.
Yep, that's what I said.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, because even people in the world, man, they complain about the wicked rulers and all that shit, man. So imagine how much more the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, how much they're complaining to the heaven and to what? And to punish our enemies, man, for all the wickedness that they're doing upon the earth.
And that's what's happening.
So it's finally that day of justice, because that's what it is, bro. Everybody's like, oh, we want justice, we want fair laws and fair whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that day is coming, and it's gonna come via Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But it's not gonna be the way that people think
Bringing the pain
it's gonna
with it.
happen, like with the diplomacy or none of that stuff. No, the Lord's bringing what? War to
Table
this place,
talks.
man.
We ain't gonna be sitting across the table. Like, I don't know which one of you brothers had mentioned, like, I think it was you. Somebody to talk to, talking about something. That the angels or aliens, come down like so they could, because in their mind it's gonna be like E.T. or some shit.
Yeah.
A little kid stumble on an angel and then take them in the house and feed them waffles and shit, pancakes with high fructose corn syrup and talk to them and then hide them with a towel so the government don't find them. Nah, man,
Damn.
fuck that, bro. Yeah, you see an angel, you gonna get on your fucking face and your belly, your hands and knees, bro.
The Bible, GMSHAWAII Assembly, I quote one of their videos where they're going into the book of Ezekiel chapter 1, where it gives us the descriptions of the angels. They have face, they have hands, so they coming to bring the pain, like I said, to bring death and destruction, but they're going to be led by Yahweh Shai. And that's why our Lord and Savior said he's not coming back as a man.
And his top lieutenants, man.
That's
His
right.
top generals, Michael,
Gabriel.
Raphael, Gabriel, whoever. I know Michael's coming. Boy, he's the second in command under Yahweh Shai.
That's his specialty is pain.
His specialty is war. His specialty is war and everything that come with it.
Pain, death.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was on that one?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Back in Ezekiel 39 and 14, it says, and they shall sever out men of continual employment.
Yeah, that's what I want. These super elite, they're gonna have non-ending employment. Don't worry about no damn unemployment benefits. Ain't gonna be no unemployability in the kingdom of heaven. No, every Edomite, every heathen is gonna be working.
Your benefit is going to be at least you still breathing, motherfucker.
Yep. At least you got enough energy in you to work.
Right. It says, and they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth to cleanse it.
Yeah, it is. So they're gonna bury them bodies. Their first job is to bury the motherfucking bodies, bro. Because them bodies on top of the land continue to defile it. What happens with dead bodies? Disease, pestilence, flies, maggots, all that shit come with that. So you gotta bury them things in the ground and let the earth and them bodies mix and mingle and make nutrient-rich earth.
Right. You're going to have a job, man.
A big job, man.
Even fire, bro. I was watching some dude. I was looking up how to make like a deck or something like that on grass or whatever. And then the dude was explaining he explained the deck, and then he did a part of the grass of the people's front yard, and he was like, yeah, like when you want to put new grass and shit, you burn the ground, and the chemical that comes out of when you burn the earth, like it kind of like resets the the earth to grow better grass and shit, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, that makes sense, because if the Lord's gonna, you know, burn Israel and all that land over there, everything's gonna come out better, bro. Like,
Yeah, and the only difference is that America gonna be hit the same way, but it's not gonna be rebuilt.
that's right.
The state, the land of Israel is gonna be rebuilt. That's gonna be the first job for the super elite in these heathen nations. Right? See, these super elites, they ain't working forever, man. You think Jacob or David the Rothschild ever really had to do some hardcore work and labor? No. You touch these niggas' hands softer than baby shit, bro.
Motherfuckers ain't never even bent over, probably. To pick something up.
Real talk, because somebody's always there to do it
Somebody's
for
there
them.
to do it.
Right.
Well, guess what? Those tables are going to turn. How to turn has tabled. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, like our drill sergeant used to tell us, when we had to do this task where we dig a hole 6 feet deep, he would walk around saying, all I want to see is assholes and elbows.
That's right. It's time to go get hot.
It's time to-
It's time to get hot. That's what they used to say when I was there.
ham.
It's time to get hot.
Ham, a hot ass mess.
It's time to get ham.
Get ham.
It's time to get ham. Hot.
Yep,
It's
get
time to get
hot.
hot. Get hot. All we want to see is people getting hot.
That's it.
That's it. And look, there ain't gonna be too much talking, bro. We ain't gonna be out here, yo, I gotta sit. I'm talking to these Edomites, bro. They don't want to do their job. Fuck.
Chop
Make
the
them,
fucking head
brother.
off.
Fuck. You got a whole sword on your side, bro.
Make him unalive.
Right.
Chop his ass the fuck up, and they'll learn.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, and after the end of 7 months, or shall they search?
They continue employment. Read that one in the NLT.
In the Ezekiel 39 and verse 14 in the NLT, it says, and after 7 months, teams of men will be appointed to search the land.
With men, super elite men, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Oppenheimers, Gettys, DuPonts. Y'all gonna be getting busy, man.
That's right.
You men and you women. I don't know where I saw that today. It could have been on TikTok, could have been on Instagram, or could have been on YouTube. But a brother made a picture of Queen Elizabeth working with a bitch had a dirty ass.
shit.
You saw it? You see it?
No.
She had a dirty ass T-shirt on and everything. She was hilarious, bro. Like, yeah, that's how they gonna be, man.
It says, after 7 months, teams of men will be appointed to search the land for skeletons to bury,
Yep.
so the land will be made clean again.
Yeah, so they got buried them bodies, man.
Verse 15, back in the KJV, it says, and the passengers that pass through the land, when any seeth a man's bone, then shall they set up a sign by it till the buriers have buried it in the valley of Haman.
I don't know who gonna get that job, because it ain't gonna be you fucking Rothschilds. You gonna see the sign and you gonna bury it with your hands and your feet and your mouth. You gonna open up them holes in the ground, and you better eat every bit of soil that you dig up. You better swallow, nigga. I don't give a fuck how dry your mouth is, nigga. Swallow that dirt, nigga.
That's right.
This the job they gave to the slaves. I'm not sure if it was the Buffalo Soldiers. Most of it was
It probably was,
so-called
yeah.
black men. But in the movie I saw, it was all Jakes, only
Burying
so-called
bodies.
black men,
From the Civil War.
burying bodies and putting a stake in the ground to mark
Yeah.
where they are.
And from the Civil War.
That's where they got this from. They got that from the Bible.
And that's well, they gonna get it. They gonna be the ones doing it.
That's
this time.
right.
But you ain't gonna you super elite. You're not gonna be the ones thinking that's too easy of a job. Oh, here go a body, steak. Here go another body, steak. Nah, man. You gonna be the fucking trench diggers, man.
It
Wow.
might be the
Wow.
steak. It might make a mistake and shit.
Hey, fuck it, fuck it. When you see one there, take that nigga hand,
Yep.
put a
Point his feet downwards, break his fucking ankle,
All that shit,
and point his shit downwards, and nail his ass from the top of his head.
And this is what y'all. You see how we talking? This is what y'all scared of, man. You see how we talking?
coming.
Spirit? That was it on that, bro.
And it says, then shall he set up a sign by it till the buriers have buried it in the valley of Haman God. And also the name of the city shall be
203.
Hamona, thus shall they cleanse the land.
And that's how it's gonna be cleansed, because the land can't be cleansed by the blood. Can't be cleansed of blood except by the ones that shed it. And them people are the ones that shedding blood on our land. That's our land. So now their blood is shed, they're gonna be buried. And so that we give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Get double honors. First and foremost, we're gonna give double honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
Yes.
Okay. Double honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
Double honesty, how about you?
Double honors to the apostles and the bishop elders of Great Millstone, because y'all deserve it too, brothers. I know Elder Apostle Ricard said that they don't care about the double honors, and that's respectable because they're humble men. But he's deserving of it. Him and all the apostles. And shalom to all you Akim. Keep pushing, keep striving. We're almost out of here. Hey, shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. Yep, that's right.